What if we spot a hammer candle forming right on the 9-period simple moving average and take a buy trade from there? It sounds simple, right? But just like most powerful setups in trading, the truth is far more interesting than it looks. So, let's break it down step by step in this video. Make sure you watch till the end, and if you find it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more real trading content. Now, before we jump into the strategy, let's first understand what a hammer candle actually is, and more importantly, how we can confirm it. A lot of traders think every candle with a small body and a long wick is a hammer, but that's not always true. To properly identify it, here's a simple and effective method. Just take your Fibonacci retracement tool and draw it from the top of the candle to the bottom of its wick. Now look closely. If the candle's closing price is above the 30% level on that Fibonacci scale, you can consider it a hammer candle, or at least a strong rejection candle. This small check instantly filters out the weak and fake hammer patterns that often trap traders. Alright, now that we know how to recognize the right candle, let's talk about how to combine it with the 9-period simple moving average to get high probability entries. We all know the hammer candle represents buyers stepping back into the market after a wave of selling pressure. But when this hammer appears right at or slightly above the 9 SMA, that's where things get powerful, because the 9 SMA often acts as dynamic support in a trending market. So, the logic is simple. When price comes back to retest the 9 SMA after a small correction and forms a valid hammer candle with strong rejection, that's your buy signal. But here's the thing. If you trade this setup blindly every time it appears, you'll likely get around a 55 to 60% win rate. That's decent, but not enough to be consistently profitable. To really unlock the power of this setup, you need to combine timing, volume, and trend strength. And that's how we push this strategy close to a 75% win rate. Let's see how. First, trade only during high volatility sessions, the London session, the New York session, or the overlap between both. That's when the market moves with strength, and hammer candles tend to work beautifully. Second, check for momentum and volume. If the market is moving with momentum and then suddenly prints a hammer candle near the 9 SMA with strong volume at the bottom, that's your cue that buyers are stepping in. If the volume is weak, don't rush. Instead, look at the trend strength. Here's a quick way to do that. Zoom in on your chart and observe how the candles are forming around the 9 SMA. If the candles are still aligning with the direction of the trend, meaning they're not too far away from the moving average, that shows the trend is healthy and still has energy. In that case, a hammer candle forming above the 9 SMA has a very high chance of success. But if you notice that the candle lengths are getting smaller, or the price starts moving away from the moving average, that's a sign the market might be losing strength or preparing for a reversal. In such cases, it's better to wait for a pullback. Once price returns to the 9 SMA and forms another clean hammer candle with matching volume, that's your perfect high probability trade. So, to summarize, identify the correct hammer candle using the Fibonacci 30% rule. Trade it only near or above the 9 SMA. Focus on London or New York sessions for strong volatility. Confirm with momentum, volume, and trend strength before entering. Follow these steps, and you'll turn a simple hammer pattern into a powerful setup that can deliver a win rate of nearly 75% or more. Not because of luck, but because of structure, logic, and timing. I hope this breakdown helped you understand how to trade the hammer candle like a professional. If you'd like me to make a detailed video with real chart examples and entries, just drop a comment saying details, and I'll upload a full breakdown soon. Thanks for watching, and trade safe, trade smart,